and welcome or welcome back. In today's Pick a Card Tarot reading, we are asking, what is coming in the next chapter of your life? What's the next chapter of your story? So we're looking at the overall energy, your spiritual development. We're also asking who is coming in, what is coming in, what experiences are coming in, what can you expect in this next chapter in general. So pretty straightforward. Today we only have 3 groups to choose from, but they are longer readings today. So let's see here. For group 1 here, we have the Amethyst Point. For group 2, we have a piece of rough tourmaline. And for group 3, we have some crushed quartz beads. So as always, take as much time as you need to decide which group you feel most drawn to. You can pause the video if you need, but when you're ready, please go ahead and click the corresponding timestamp in the description box below this video, and I will see you in just a second. Hi group 1, and welcome to your reading. You guys chose the Amethyst Point today. So today we are looking at the next chapter of your life, or the next chapter of your story. So that's exciting. We're going to get as many people, experiences, things that are going to be coming into your life in this next chapter. So let's get started. First, these cards are, we're getting the energy of where you are now, your current chapter, the chapter that's going to be ending, and then the overall energy of this next chapter. So for you guys, the chapter that's going to come to a close, we have Elfrune. On these cards, they say feminine intellect. And we have the Nightingale. So immediately, this is telling me that the chapter you guys are currently in, it's like you've been doing a deep dive into your feminine receptivity, trying to tap into the kind of creativity that only comes from being in the receiving mode. So being in that open, allowing feminine energy. It seems like in this chapter you've at least had some sort of space to go inside and find ways to tap into your own creativity. But I feel like you have only been, this has been an internal process. Not like, okay, so like the Nightingale sings. I feel like some of you might be singers. Maybe you're tapping into your singing voice or some sort of musical creativity or any type of creativity, but you're not expressing that creativity out loud, or maybe just to other people. It's like you're thinking about it, you're focusing on it, you have these ideas, maybe it's just running through your head. Like, I feel like this creativity that you're tapping into in your current chapter, it's not really being expressed or put into anything. Maybe you, like if you're a writer, you have these ideas for a new story or a new character, and you're just like fleshing them out in your head because you're so open to receiving new creative ideas. It's just feminine, receptive, open. But or like if you're a singer-songwriter, right, you have these lyrics that are running through your head, but you haven't put them into a song. It's like you've tapped into this huge well of creativity, and maybe you're getting a ton of ideas, but you're not channeling it into anything. It's kind of like they're just floating out there. They're in total feminine energy. They're not being expressed outwardly into the physical, like using the masculine energy at all. So yeah, it seems like that's like what you've done. What you've done is take such a deep dive, connect with yourself so well, and learn how to be receptive to the universe, if I could sum up this chapter. And then, but you guys are already aware of the chapter you're in, so we're looking at your next chapter. For this, we have Durin, which says the doorkeeper and navigation. We have Fola, which says keeper of secrets. And we have the zebra, So yeah, this next chapter, you're taking this creativity that you've tapped into during this chapter and you're moving towards outward expression. That's what the zebra is kind of telling me. Especially as a doorkeeper, it's like you're walking into a door and it's kind of a scary door, like veiled. You don't know what's on the other side, but you're taking that leap to take the creative things, turn it into something and express it to other people. Feeling free to express your creativity. I feel like maybe a lot of you have fears surrounding this. Like, say you have a beautiful singing voice and you've discovered this, or you've really been working on it in your current chapter, but you're like terrified to sing in front of anybody else. This is like a transformation where you would be like recording yourself singing and putting it out on social media, and like feeling confident enough to do that, it's like not caring about other people's opinions to the degree where it's not going to hold you back anymore, right? We all still care about other people's opinions a little bit, but it's just like you're going to feel safer expressing yourself, safer expressing your creativity, and I don't know, maybe feeling a bit outrageous actually. But yeah, it's like in your current chapter, you've dived inside. Is that the word? Dove? You've dove inside yourself so much that you've picked up you've received, like, this is like downloads, receiving information from the universe, receiving creative ideas, and you've learned so much in this process that in this next chapter, you're using that knowledge, you're using that creativity. This Durin guy, in Norse mythology, he's part of the dwarf kingdom, and he's the only one in the entire kingdom. He knows absolutely everything going on. He knows every nook and cranny of the whole kingdom. He knows what everyone's doing. He knows everything. And it's like you've tapped into that depth of knowledge during your current chapter, and now you're using that. It's like the deep feminine secrets you've tapped into, and you're using that to express and create in new ways. But that is the overall energy. Let's pull some tarot to get more details on what specifically is going to be happening in this next chapter of your life. We're looking for people, experiences, things, anything that might be coming into this next chapter for you. So Spirit, for group 1, can you tell us more about this next chapter that they are entering into? What's going to be happening for them? It feels powerful. It feels subtle, but really powerful, if that makes sense. Like there's a subtlety to it, it's like underneath the surface, but it's massively transformational, is I guess what I would say. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. That's so interesting, because Alfrun, a feminine intellect, and that's exactly what the Queen of Swords represents. The feminine intellect. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of you are air signs, or you have a lot of air in your progress chart at the moment to represent the current chapter you're going through. Spirit, what is happening in group 1's next chapter? We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Pentacles. Potentially collaboration, especially if you've tapped into some creativity and you're really wanting to express it. This might be like, I don't know, collaborating with someone on your creative talent might help you feel more comfortable in moving into this more expressive energy of your next chapter. There really might be a creative partner coming in for you. You're going to be feeling like you understand so much coming out of your current chapter that you just have just a deep spiritual and psychological understanding of everyone around you. And it's going to make you not afraid. that's not necessarily a message for everybody, but for those of you that feel like you have a lot of anxiety, a lot of nervousness in general in life, this next chapter you're moving into, there's going to be so much less fear because you know more. You've learned so much, you understand so much, and psychology keeps coming through right now. So you understand other people's psychology, and maybe because of that, you are not letting negative opinions or just any opinions get to you as much. I have the Chariot. This is like fast subconscious movement. This is really interesting first group here. Okay, and we have Judgment. Yeah, release of... It's like a big release of darkness when you walk through this doorway. A big release of darkness and fear. And you're going from, I don't know, diving deep within to sharing out loud. And not sharing, it's sharing yourself, sharing your creative ideas. And definitely with the Chariot here, a lot of movement. Yeah, it's just a lot of spiritual, psychologically intelligent energy. Ooh, okay. And I'm not saying it's necessarily coming in this next chapter, but in subsequent chapters of your life, this next chapter is going to be paving a way for a lot of abundance. It's what these golden flowers underneath here are kind of speaking to me. I don't necessarily think that's coming in this very next chapter, but like this next chapter just feels like a very strong like undercurrent, undertow, whatever that word is, where there's so much force underneath the surface. In the next few chapters, it's going to be building into something amazing, and I'm seeing a lot of abundance coming from this momentum. A lot of it. It's amazing. And let's see, if I also, in this reading, we're going to start getting into anything more mundane, people experiences and things. But with the Chariot here, this might be a new car for some of you, to be honest with you. Like, if you're wanting a new car, that might be coming into your life soon. It might be coming, and now I'm getting ocean imagery, and I don't know if that's because of these deep psychological undercurrents I'm getting, but maybe some of you are also going to be visiting the ocean, going somewhere coastal, or getting a boat, riding on a boat, a yacht, something like that. That's very specific, so these specific things we're getting into aren't necessarily for everybody, but let's look into them. Spirit, can you tell us more about specific people, experiences, and things that will be coming into Group 1's life in their next chapter? Okay, we have the barber pole. You might change your hair for some of you if you're wanting to. Especially, some of you maybe you're really attracted to the color purple. And some of you are wanting to change your hair that color. This might be confirmation that, yeah, your higher self and your spirit guides, you know, they're down with that. We have the rainbow, colorful stripes. Spirit, what experiences, things, and people are coming into... Oh my god, didn't I just say some of you really are getting a new car? Even if you're not planning on it, you might just have an opportunity to upgrade your car or get one at all if you don't have one, or just some better form of transportation in your life if you've been wanting that. I feel like that's going to manifest in this next chapter. And the hammer. Yes, you're going to be feeling free to build and work on your creative ideas. And I know I've been talking about artistic creativity here a lot for those of you that are musicians and singers and writers and painters. You're going to be feeling more free to release that stuff. But for some of you, all these ideas you've been getting in your current chapter, maybe they're business ideas or things like that. This next chapter, you're going to be feeling free and open to work on that kind of stuff. And the rainbow is giving me like hope. Like, you're going to have a lot of hope for the future and a big desire to make it brighter and clearer. it's like that, like I keep saying, there's like this misty veiled door right here, and you're walking through it, and you're not expecting I don't know, the amount of color you're gonna see, like Dorothy walking into Oz kind of thing. Guys, I swear, I'm not making this up. Okay, we have the chariot, we have this taxi, we have this car here. There is something about car or a boat or some method of transportation that's going to be coming into your life here. Maybe that's just a very strong message for a specific person here, but yeah, this could also indicate travel, road trip maybe, if you're really not resonating with getting a new car specifically. Travel, road trips, that kind of fun stuff. Spirit, can you tell us a little bit more about the experiences and people and things coming into Group 1's life? Okay, we have mine. Again, this is really that big, powerful undercurrent of abundance and wealth coming from the knowledge you've recently tapped into. Okay, we have cemetery here, but it's reversed. So maybe something you thought that was dead and over might be coming back in this chapter. I'm curious what that might be, but so something you thought was over is going to be restarting again in this chapter for those of you where it resonates. It might be a person to collaborate with, like a project you gave up on, that kind of thing. Okay, so we have moat in reverse too. Like any psychological walls you felt are around you, or maybe even physical walls for some of you, these are falling away. These are going away, and that's what's going to free you to walk through this door into this next chapter, where you're going to be building, creating, and expressing more. Really, really powerful feeling. Really, really powerful feeling in this group. So I want to close this out with some advice for your next chapter here too. Forgiveness. For those of you where in your current chapter you are feeling like you've done a lot of work towards forgiving your past, letting go of it, forgiving people for harming you, that kind of thing. The positive effects of that are going to be trickling into your life. And again, this isn't a massive transformation kind of chapter, like where it's going to be like this big boom, big explosion, like fireworks, but it's like good things are going to be trickling in. It's trickling. It's going to start with a little trickle, and like I say, it's building up momentum throughout this chapter. Hope that makes sense. But Spirit, do you have any advice for Group 1 over their next chapter? We have lighten up. Yeah, you've gone into the depths so much recently. This next chapter is going to feel lighter and more fun. And just embrace that. Feel wild and free. Free to express yourself, run through nature. It's kind of what the zebra energy is. It's more light. It's more fun. You're coming out of the depths. Not that the depths were bad. They were necessary, but yeah, they're easing, I guess I would say. Any other advice for Group 1 here, Spirit? We have effort, and that one needs a clarifier. The break from screens. So we have, yeah, there is something about getting out more in nature. It's just what I'm feeling, because I keep being drawn to this forest behind her, and she's like sitting in it naked. It's like, get more natural, get more free. In this next chapter, you are going to be working more. You're putting yourself out there more. So when we do that, that exposes us. So it's like, in order to stay connected to this deep, feminine, receptive, creative depth that you've discovered recently, frequently connecting to nature is going to help you stay connected to that. And this says effort, but I'm actually feeling like, don't overexert. Don't put too much effort in. Like, it'll feel really effortless if you just take tiny steps into this next chapter. This next chapter is supposed to be easy, and just let the momentum build until it carries you. Don't try to force a bunch of effort to make it happen all at once. But anyway, group 1, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I hope this resonated. If it did, please, I would appreciate a like and a comment to let me know what you thought about this, how this resonates for you. If you think you're the person that's going to be getting a new car, who's been trying to manifest one, I am curious who that's for. But anyway, feel free to share this video as well. Follow me on my other platforms if you want to. And if you're new here and you liked this reading and you like pick a card readings, please check out my channel page on the playlist tab. I make a lot of pick a card readings on a variety of different topics, so go check those out if you're interested, and please consider subscribing if you like my readings. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye. Hi group 2, and welcome to your reading. You guys chose the rough tourmaline today. So for today's reading, we are looking into the next chapter of your life. So who is coming in, what is coming in, people, things, experiences, all that good stuff. So let's get started. These first cards are an overall energy. We're getting first an overall energy of the current chapter you're in that's about to end, and as well as the overall energy of the chapter you're starting. Then we're going to get as many details as we can. So let's get started. Okay, so to represent the chapter that's ending, we have Hirokin, which says judgment and final decision. We have the buffalo spirit. And for the chapter you are entering into, we have Ermine and the stingray spirit. Okay, so it looks like the chapter that's going to be ending that you're obviously in now, this has been a long period of stable, dedicated work on something. This could be work like school, a degree program, a project at work. This could just be internal work on your self-improvement, who you are as a person. But it is very grounded. You have been working on something practical. It could be a fitness routine, weight loss routine, something like that. But basically, this period, the door is closing on this chapter and opening up to this new one. What it's going to be you finishing something, or you reaching a goal, some physical, earthy kind of goal. That's what's going to be ending and closing out this chapter. One second. Sorry about that, guys. I had an issue with my camera and microphone, but yeah, this is you're finishing out some sort of earthly physical thing that you've been working hard towards. This period, this chapter of your life that you're currently in, there's been a lot of dedication. You're working hard, but you're not really seeing results. But I think that's what the chapter that's coming in, that's kind of what this is about. You have put in so much effort and work in your current chapter that what I'm seeing in your next chapter and all subsequent chapters of your life is that being dedicated, stable, and grounded in the future, like working towards something, it's going to start feeling effortless because you have integrated hard work, dedication, all of this into who you are, that it's basically a habit, and working on things is going to, from now on, not feel like work anymore. It's going to feel effortless because it's been so integrated into your personality. And I feel like because of that, things are just going to flow easier. You know, you've built some really, really strong habits in your current chapter, and you are going to feel that in this next chapter. Working on things is, yeah, like I said, it's no longer going to feel like hard work. It's going to feel easy, effortless, and fun. Okay. Also, this next chapter, you're going to be feeling very aligned, very stable, not just grounded to the earthly plane, because I feel like you're being very grounded during this chapter, but you're also, I mean, we have all the chakras right here. Everything's going to be aligned. You're going to be connected spiritually, and a balance between your spiritual connection to the divine, to your higher self, and also the practical earthly things. You're working on your practical earthly goals. So that is, yeah, it's a really, really stable chapter that you deserve because you've been working so hard. But let's get more detail. Let's get more energy on this. So Spirit, can you tell us more about this next chapter in Group 2's life? You're going to be feeling more emotionally expressive as well. If some of you were deciding between this group and Group 1, some of you might be drawn to Group 1 as well. That's all. Okay, so we have the 8 of Wands reversed. You're going to feel less rushed. Like, you're going to go with the flow more. I just keep, like, you know how stingrays kind of swim? It's pretty graceful, but they're grounded to the bottom. It's like, you're not going to be feeling rushed. You're going to be working on things, but it's going to feel effortless. I know I keep saying that. But Spirit, can you tell us more about the next chapter of Group 2's life, please? The next chapter of their life. 4 of Wands. Ease, stability, excitement. You've built a lot of momentum. You've built a lot of momentum from all the work you're putting in this current chapter, and you're going to see how much that momentum picks up in this next chapter, and we're going to see where it's leading you in a second here too. Queen of Swords. Like, you're going to be so grounded and stable. You're not going to be feeling emotionally reactive. You're not going to be feeling rushed. You're just going to be pretty chill about things. Like, you're just, I don't know. It's like you can see where your future is going. So it's going to, like, eliminate a lot of anxiety that you might be generally feeling about your life. You can see where the future is going. So you're not feeling this, like, rushed need to look at the future, predict the future, make sure everything's going to be safe in the future. That's all calming down. That's chilling out in this next chapter. And we have the Emperor. Yeah, you're going to be feeling on top of things, like you've finally mastered your life. Like the earthly side of your life. Like you've mastered that so much. You've developed so much stability there. And this could be financial stability. Maybe you've reached a money goal here, something like that. But you're just going to be feeling really in control, really powerful. And because you're feeling so powerful, you're not going to be feeling any stress or pressure or worry. Things are just going to be flowing easily. And this is because of the work you've done to ground and stabilize yourself. But let's see about specific things. That's kind of an overall energy. Specific things. I feel like this is only for a few of you where it resonates. But if you like anxiously reach out to people, talk to people, ask people questions because you're not feeling secure about like your relationship with them, you want to make sure they're still a part of your life, you want to make sure they're still good about you, that's kind of being resolved here because you're feeling so chill and in control. You're not going to be feeling so much need to reach for validation from people. Not that that's a bad thing or that the people in your life are annoyed by that. You're just not going to be feeling the need to do that as much because there is so much stability, if that makes sense. And that's only for those of you where that resonates. You're going to be less anxious talking, less anxious future predicting, that kind of thing. For some of you, you might be moving to a new home, moving to a new place that's going to feel a lot more safe, a lot more secure. For some of you, you've been feeling on guard because maybe you're in an unsafe neighborhood. This next chapter, your environment in general is going to feel safer. I feel like also your body's going to be feeling stronger. Like you're going to be feeling more physically powerful, especially if what you've been working on in this chapter is, working on your health, exercise, diet, whatever it is. You're just going to be feeling physically and mentally stronger, and environmentally it's going to be feeling safer. And definitely I do see for some of you, you're getting a new home, you're getting a new apartment, some sort of new living environment. Especially, this is random, but like if you are an athlete, or like you run, like you're wanting to run a marathon specifically, or you're a swimmer and there's some competition that you're working towards, you're going to do really well in that. That's a side message for some of you. And for those of you where you've been, this is only for those of you attracted to men here, but like there really might be a new male figure coming into your life. I don't know if it's romantic. It kind of feels romantic, but we'll see. Let's start drawing some more cards here. Spirit, can you tell us more about the people, experiences, and things coming into Group 2's life in their next chapter? Okay. We have the syringe. We have the school bus. And some of these things, like, they might resonate in a specific way for you. So, you know, obviously take things, if there's a specific message that you know only resonates with you, take that as well. We have the frying pan with the egg. Yeah, health improving. I think that's like, what I'm kind of getting here is a lot of you've been working on the physical realm. So that is your body, that is your health. You're going to be feeling, like I've said it earlier, you're going to be feeling really strong and stable. For those of you that have been dealing with a health condition, that might be clearing up, or it's going to get easier, like the symptoms are leaving because of the choices on the effort you're making right now. And I don't know, I think both of these want to come out. Yeah, like I was saying, like a calmness about future predicting, knowing where you're going. You're not going to be doing that anymore. You're going to be really enjoying the moment. You're going to be really spiritually connected, heart chakra wide open. Everything's going to feel aligned and wide open. But yeah, this card landing right underneath the Emperor here makes me feel like there is some sort of love, male interest coming in this next chapter. And I don't know if we'll get more specific than that, because this person is going to be different for everybody. If you're already in a romantic partnership, this could be this relationship getting stronger. Maybe something big for your future, like a proposal, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's going to be different for everybody. But a relationship with a man is going to start or get stronger. If this, for a few of you where it's really not resonating romantic love, this could be a male family member coming back into your life, or developing a stronger relationship with this man. Or if some of you are wanting to start a family, it could be a son as well. Take what resonates in your situation. But yeah, I am getting moving for some of you, like I was saying, like a new house or apartment. For some of you, this could be a change of career, though, if the location isn't matching. But this is something you've worked for. Whatever it is, this chapter is like rewards for what you've been working on right now in the physical realm. So this could be just abundance. It's just like enjoying the fruits of your labor, basically. So this is in like all the physical areas of your life. Like I keep saying, home, health, relationships, obviously. I feel like you really are going to be attracting stronger relationships, which is beautiful. Spirit, can you tell us a little more about people, experiences, who is coming into Group 2's life, what is coming in this next chapter? Okay, so we have rebuild in reverse. We have vagrant in reverse. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting. This is very specific. Like I keep mentioning, like a new place, a new home. For those of you where it's been like your home situation's been like really rocky, maybe you're couch surfing even for some of you. I feel like your next living situation, I said, is going to be really secure and stable. Maybe this is just one person coming through really strongly, but you feel really insecure in your home situation right now. But that is clearing up. It's coming. You don't need to worry. Everything is going to end up stable in this chapter. Okay, we have merchant. And one more, please, Spirit. Yeah, you're going to be feeling financially stable, like just free to spend money on the things that you want to spend money on. Maybe this is healthier food. Like you're not going to be grasping so much at your money, like wanting to cling to it and being afraid to spend it on things that you even need. There's like so much security in this next chapter for you. Like maybe your current chapter, you feel like you're rebuilding your life. You're working so hard to build, and it's built. This next chapter it's built. The foundation is built. Your home is built. And Faithful Hound. So maybe for some of you, you might be getting a new pet. And if you've been wanting to, this is kind of your sign that a pet is ready spiritually to come into your life. This could be a dog, it could be a cat, it could be a fish even. Whatever it is, there really might be a new little animal in your life as well as a new person. So that's beautiful. It is your stability, your groundedness that's going to be attracting these new connections in your life. Human and animal connections, that is. For some of you, it might even be a horse. A horse or llamas. That's really specific for somebody. But I'm going to go ahead and close this out by grabbing a couple advice cards for you, group 2, for this next chapter. Okay, so we have Love Your Dark Side. That's a message to kind of appreciate the current chapter you're in, even though it's kind of difficult. It's requiring a lot of effort on your part. But like, it's like appreciate the part of you that even struggles with that, because it shows how strong you are. It shows how much you're overcoming right now. And trust me, you are getting the rewards. You are getting the stability from the work you're putting in right now. Like it's happening. It's worth it. Selfish. Don't overexert yourself. You're putting in a lot of energy towards yourself and your stability right now. If you're feeling tempted to spread it a little thin towards others, don't give in to that temptation right now. And we have Never Forget. Never forget where you are now. This next chapter is going to be a lot of stability and blessings coming in for you. But don't forget that it is your effort that got you there, right? It's not some miracle. It's not like it was just given to you from the universe out of nowhere. You worked for it, and you should congratulate yourself for it when you get there. But anyway, group 2, I'm going to go ahead and end this right here. If this resonated, please give this video a thumbs up and comment down below to let me know how it resonated for you. Feel free to hit that share button as well. If you're new here and you liked this reading and you like pick a card readings in general, feel free to check out the rest of my readings. I make a lot of pick a card readings on a variety of topics here, which you can find categorized under the playlist tab on my channel page. And if you like my readings in general, please consider subscribing. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hi group 3, and welcome to your reading. You guys chose these crushed quartz beads today. So today we are looking into the next chapter of your life. What is coming into your life? Who is coming in? People, things, experiences. Let's just find out. So first we're getting an energy of the chapter you're currently in and the chapter you're going to be entering into. So let's get started. Okay, so the chapter you're currently in is coming to an end. We have Bragi, which on these cards says poetry, language, and expression. And we have the Beaver Spirit. And the chapter you're coming into, we have, I cannot pronounce that, Frostley, something like that, Reflection. If there are any Icelandic people that can tell me how to pronounce that, I'd really appreciate it here. But we also have Frigg, which says foresight, wisdom, and intuition. And we have Otter. Okay. That's really interesting that we have the beaver for your current chapter and the otter for your next chapter. Since they are they're similar animals, right? So I feel like your next chapter is going to have a very similar energy to your current one. And we'll see what the differences are. It's probably this real subtle change that we're finding going on here, but let me see. It seems like your current chapter right now, a lot of you, it's like a natural kind of cycle you're going through right now. Like I'm getting hibernation from this beaver here. So I don't know if some of you, you've been not going out as much, not socializing as much. Maybe you're self-isolating. Maybe you're just working on your own art, your own projects. You're just not putting yourself out there as much. If you have a partner or friends, you're just kind of only hanging out with those people close to you. You're just like focusing on yourself, gathering your energy. You're not, like I said, you're not putting yourself out there as much. And it's just, for some of you, it's because you have something you're healing from. But I feel like a lot of you here, this is just a natural cycle you're going through. Like you have these periods where you're more isolating, you're more just to yourself, working on your own things. And I feel like for most of you, it's kind of that cycle. So this next chapter of your life is going to kind of swing to the opposite of that. You're going to be putting yourself out there more. You're going to be having some more fun, more excitement, putting yourself out there more, feeling more playful with others specifically. Yeah, but every time you go through these cycles, these hibernation type of cycles, I feel like you always come out of it with more knowledge, more wisdom from all of the self-reflection that you go through. And you're going to be applying that in new ways in this next chapter. So let's see what that might entail. So Spirit, can you tell us more about Group 3's next chapter? Tell us more detail about what's coming in for them in this next chapter. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. And yeah, that's just giving me kind of more like you're going through these cycles, these patterns. But I feel like this next chapter, it's like an upswing kind of part of the cycle. It's a spring for you. Flowers blooming, just feeling brighter, happier, more easygoing. We have the Fool. Yeah, exactly. Easygoing, willing to try some new things, take some new risks. I feel like you're going to be doing that in this next chapter. Yeah, just feeling more free to just like, yeah, try new things. So I don't know exactly what it is you're going to be trying. It might be travel for some of you. We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, definitely travel, but also mental travel, meaning like learning new things, or even astral travel for some of you if you've been into that. That's a random thing. Ten of Pentacles. What a nice, beautiful energy for this next chapter. You might have an influx of new physical resources that you might be feeling a little protective over. Like maybe it's more than you've ever had resource-wise, and you're just you're not sure what to do with it. You might be afraid it's going to go away, but I feel like it's this new level of abundance that's going to make you feel more free to try new things. That's really exciting. And if material abundance doesn't sound like your thing, this could be new people coming into your life. You're just in new positive ways, but you're not sure if you can trust it. You're not sure what to do, because it's going to be feeling really new and exciting. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. I'm also getting a focus on, I don't know why, but this focus on beauty. Like you're going to be beautifying your home, beautifying your environment. If you already do that a lot and it's natural for you, I feel like it's going to be more so. In kind of a spring cleaning kind of way. Cleaning some things out, but having fun while doing it. Making things prettier, making things more efficient, that kind of thing. Let's see here. You might have a new female friend or mentor coming into your life in this chapter. You might, if you run your own business, I'm seeing you might be starting some new deals with some very good clients, people that are going to be around for a while, where you're going to end up doing a lot of business with them. So yeah, that's not going to resonate for everybody, but if you have that kind of business where you're trying to pull in more clients, you are going to get some new, like, high spending regular clients. So that's exciting here. And women, I feel like these clients are women. I do see like women coming into your life. If you've been wanting female friends or needing some female mentorship, something like that, I feel like that's going to be really solidified in your life in this next chapter. But let's see, can we get more specific on what's coming into Group 2's life, people, places, and things, please, Spirit? The school bus, that came in on like Group 2 as well. Maybe even Group 1, that's crazy. But yeah, especially underneath the Fool. If you're wanting to travel, you're going to have enough money. I don't know if you're actually going to do it, but you're going to have enough money to travel in this next chapter. And it depends on like how brave you're feeling. So it's up to you. You're going to have the ability to travel is what I'm going to say. We have the mushroom. We have the chicken leg. And we have this Ferris wheel. I don't know if it should be reversed or straight up. Can you help us with that, Spirit? Okay, I think it's reversed. Again, there's like reminders here that you are going through cycles right now. So if you are in kind of a dark place right now, it's just a cycle. You don't even have to do anything. It's going to end naturally. You're going to reach your spring. Everything's going to be fine. This is making me think some of you are going to be feeling physically stronger. You're going to be starting a workout routine. This is interesting. It's very kind of similar to Group 2 if you were drawn to that as well. Yeah, but also, like I said, there's going to be some sort of new money that's coming in, like some sort of windfall. I don't think it's like a lottery win or anything like that, but you are going to have like more money than in this next chapter than your last one. And it's going to give you options. You're going to be feeling, I don't know, to be honest with you, I don't know if you're going to be using the options, but they're going to be there available to you. And it's your choice if you want to go for any of those options. But to be honest with you guys, like, don't shoot the messenger, but I do see a lot of you, when you get this new abundance, I think it's money for most of you, it's people for others. You're going to be like almost worried, like clinging to it a bit. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But just know that it is for you. And you can take those options if you want them. And we have the orange. Yeah, it's like I was saying, there's more brightness, more positivity, more happiness. It's a springtime for you. That's what this next chapter is. It's spring. It's lighter. It's brighter. It's new things are growing. And definitely there is some sort of windfall coming in. It's going to be different for each of you. I think it is money for most of you. Spirit, can you tell us any more about people, experiences, and things coming into Group 3's life in this next chapter? Okay, we have Vagrant reversed. Again, that's another thing like Group 2. So if you were drawn to that as well, go check that out. Again, you have, this message just keeps coming through. You're going to have so many more options. Like, you don't have to take them, but you can, okay? It's not as scary as you might make it in your head to take those options. So that's an important message for somebody here. Like, you have the options, you're not being forced to take them, and it's not like something bad is going to happen if you do take them. So, you know, we have Ghost. That's literally just your spirit guides reminding you, like, for some reason when this windfall comes in, you're going to be really scared. Like, I keep getting this contraction here, like you're scared, like it's going to go away, but it's not. It's a gift. Okay, just remember that it's a gift. That's what your guides are trying to tell you. I think they're just trying to let you know that before it comes in. Like, remember that it's a gift. It's not gonna like fall through your fingers. It's meant for you, okay? It is meant for you. And we have Masquerade. Like, if you are in a period of self-isolation, you don't have to keep hiding. You don't have to be there. Don't feel like you're stuck there. You're gonna get out of this. This gift that's coming into your life, it's gonna help pull you out of it. And remember that you're in a natural cycle right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull a few advice cards just to close out this reading for you, group 3. Okay, we have accept. Again, accept the gift. Trust it. It's okay. It's not going to go away. You're going to have more options, and you're supposed to have more options. Accept. Be willing to accept the gift that your guides are trying to bring you right now. And I feel like I'm only supposed to draw 2, but 2 more cards just came out. We have Be Fair and Cocoon. If you feel like you're in a cocoon right now, you are butterflying out of it in this next chapter, but you don't have to force yourself to do it quickly, okay? You don't have to take the options. Again, you don't have to. But also, don't be scared of the gift. Just accept the gift. Let it be what it is. Go through it at your own pace. But anyway, group 3, if this resonated, please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Even if you're kind of scared right now, and I feel like some of you are, this next chapter, just trust it. It's positive. It's going to be good. Don't worry. Somebody needs to hear that. But anyway, where was I? Share this video if you feel called to. Hit that share button. It always helps me out. If you're new here and you liked this reading and you like pick a card tarot readings in general, feel free to check out the rest of my readings, because I make a lot of pick a card readings on a variety of topics, which you can find categorized under the playlist tab on my channel page. And anyway, please consider subscribing if you're new here, and I will see you guys again in another video. Bye.